right now. Hey guys, thanks so much for joining. What's up? So glad you're here. Roy S. Ford here. Glad to be a part of the party. Welcome to the show. I'm here for you. Just playing a little bit of music, getting you into the show. Hopefully you're having a fantastic week. It's only Tuesday, but I did have a lot going on. Maybe you had a lot going on this week. Guys, thanks so much for being a part. Live stream today. Obviously, this weekend, Super Bowl weekend, covered a whole bunch of stuff. Okay? Let me know where you're chiming in from. Go ahead. The chat is open there for you. I even have it right here, as you can see, so that you can put your chat in. More than happy to answer any of your questions. But today, being that we're a little early tonight, I had to jump in really quickly. What's up, Kyrie? How you doing? I'm just about to eat watermelon. I see you. Yeah, I watched the game, the football game, and I definitely watched halftime. How many of you guys watched halftime? I definitely would like to know that. You go ahead and let me know there in the comments. Just kind of chilling, so forth and so on. Obviously, with the pandemic and everything going on, we did not have a Super Bowl party. But I'm glad you're here for the stream, for the live stream. Hopefully your Sunday and your weekend was okay. Hopefully it wasn't too crazy. If you're overseas right now and you're not sure what the Super Bowl is, that's okay. I'm so glad you're here. I can kind of help you out with that. Okay. The top item on the list today, and I'm glad you're watching this for the first time, was The Weeknd. I'm going to give a little bit of moment here for you to kind of talk about him. All right, and while you're there, about to hear about The Weeknd, you're more than welcome to put stuff in the comments. But I'm gonna talk about him as soon as I finish covering this. Let's go to the desktop real quick. You know where to go, roys4.com. Great website, has everything there for you. You can always come in, click right here on my account, and become a subscriber to the channel. I would love for you to do that. You just register your email address right here, whatever it is, Bobo's email at email.com or whatever it is. Put it in right there and I will definitely reply back to you. Hit the register button and you're good to go. Not a problem there. Very easy, very simple. Looking forward to connecting with you guys some more. Obviously, I don't know if Bobo is here, but Bobo, if you are here watching, put your email in right there. There you go. Bobo, if you're here, go ahead and click on it and we'll get you taken care of. Anyways, I'm so glad you guys are here with me tonight. I'm going to keep it really quick tonight. Obviously, I know you're busy. I know everyone's busy, got their thing going on. So more than happy to do that. Hey, Kayla, how's it going? Hello, she says. Hello, Kayla. Thanks for jumping into the chat. The chat is there for you guys. More than welcome to answer a few questions. But tonight, wanted to cover The Weeknd. If you're a fan of The Weeknd, go ahead and give a thumbs up right now. If you like The Weeknd, go ahead and do that. I have been listening to a lot of his songs over the last year and a half, maybe 2 years at this point. But I just kind of wanted to do kind of some background on him so that you would know that. Just real quickly, hold on. Is everyone hearing my audio okay? It sounds like you guys are hearing me pretty good. That sounds great. I'm gonna pull up The Weeknd on Wikipedia. And that way I can kind of pull them up here real quick. And that way you can check them out. Hold on, go ahead. There we go. Let's see. The Weeknd. So his real name is Abel. I did not know that. I didn't know that was his real name. Born in 1990, Canadian singer, songwriter, and record producer noted for his versatility in the vocal style, is often cited as an influence to contemporary music, as well as by other artists. Okay. Let's see. He began his recording career in 2010, uploading several songs to YouTube. A year later, The Weeknd released mixtapes House of Balloons, and quickly earned a following and critical recognition from several mainstream publications due to his dark style of R&B and the mystique surrounding his identity. Keep that in mind. All right, Kayla, Carrie, keep that in mind. I noticed I said dark style of R&B. Notice that there. It's not upbeat, fun punk or pop, fun R&B. It's not that. It is a dark style of R&B. Okay, so keep that in mind. So it's not Usher, it's not Bruno Mars. It's a dark style of R&B. I just had to get that in there. That way you guys make a note of that. Okay, in 2012, The Weeknd is signed with Republic Records, re-released some of his mixtapes on a compilation album. Yada yada yada. He followed it with Beauty Behind the Madness in 2015, which was among the best-selling albums of that year. Billboard's hot number one, Can't Feel My Face, and The Hills, which those two singles, I think he sung. Did he? Maybe he did. I don't know. Beauty Behind the Madness won Best Urban Contemporary Album and was nominated for Album of the Year from the Grammys. All right. The Weeknd's third album, Starboy, which everyone knows, I'm a Starboy. I edited it for you guys. Was a similar commercial success and concluded the number one of the same name, and also won Best Urban Contemporary Album at the Grammys. So he got a Grammy for that one. Sweet. All right. His fourth album, After Hours, featured number one singles Heartless and Blinding Lights. Okay. Now, among the world's best-selling musical artists with over 70 million records sold, The Weeknd has won 3 Grammys, about 5 American Music Awards, 9 Billboard Music Awards, 2 MTV Video Music Awards, and a bunch of Juno Awards, 9 of them, and was nominated for an Academy Award as well. Okay, I think I've covered enough about The Weeknd. All right, that sets the precedence. The one thing I highlighted, though, and you see it right there, dark style of R&B. With that said, I'm just going to say that again when it comes to The Weeknd. Canadian artists, a dark style of R&B. So I'm just going to leave that right there for you to marinate on for a little bit. All right? It's not Bruno Mars. It's not like a Beyonce, and it's definitely not like a Michael Jackson R&B. He's more of a darker style of R&B, which at the Super Bowl, keep in mind, the Super Bowl, I feel like he featured a lot of that. Like his sound was really, I'll say this, it's not like a celebration. I don't turn on Weeknd to celebrate. Okay, it's usually when I'm in my car and I hear the song comes on or something like that, and you're in deep thought of some sort, right? I don't know. If you're a Weeknd fan, let me know. Go ahead, give me a thumbs up. Let me know really quickly, because I'm still trying to wrap my mind around the decision to pick The Weeknd versus another artist or a different artist. If you're a huge fan of The Weeknd, you probably can appreciate the fact that they did select him. Or if you're like me and you're kind of like a casual listener, but you know, I don't think I can go back right now and look at my entire playlist, and I know I don't have any of The Weeknd in it, even though I have new artists and stuff like that in it. I would, you know, musically, when I think about music, I you know, I look at The Weeknd and I kind of put him in that situation where you go to the club, your songs are on, right? The Weeknd comes on, right? One of his songs comes on, and you go get off the dance floor and you go get like a refresh your drink or something, right? So it's more of a vibey style of music as opposed to a energetic, and I think it was very clear on Wikipedia where it calls it out for what it is. It's a dark style of R&B. It's I guess it's the comparison of looking at some of Eminem's earlier stuff, like Slim Shady, fun, happy, oh my gosh, that's hilarious, fun, versus 8 Mile and some of his more recent work where it's not as, you know, fun, happy, I want to go dance to this kind of stuff. Anyway, maybe I need to look into his music more, but just every time I hear one of the songs, it's either I'm sad or I'm extremely uncomfortable by listening. You let me know what you think by jumping down in the comments. Obviously, the comments are wide open for you. I want to know what you think of The Weeknd. Not just his performance, at the Super Bowl, which, okay, love it or hate it, whatever it is. I know I walked away from it just because his music, again, I'm either sad or uncomfortable. But if you're neither one of those things, like if that's your jam, I need to hear from you. Like if The Weeknd is your jam, I would love to hear from you. Alex, what's going on, bro? Yes, I'll say this, and people, I even put this on Twitter on Sunday night while watching the Super Bowl. I said, nothing against The Weeknd. Just like I said here in Wikipedia, said it very clearly. Nothing against The Weeknd. He's more of a dark style of R&B. Not like a Usher or a Bruno Mars or, a Beyonce R&B or, just name any R&B artist and you're going to notice that there's, it's definitely not a upbeat, fun, let's have a party, even though I'm sure if you're at the club, they'll play a Weeknd song remix and it'll have a completely different feel to it. I've only heard the mainstream tracks of The Weeknd. I've never heard a remix. And obviously remixes are complete different interpretations of the song because the melodies sometimes change, even the chord progressions will change, everything will change. And so, it's just, it's one of those things where it's like I heard him and I was like, The Weeknd, I know his songs, they're not really, what's the word? Exciting per se. They're introspective songs. I don't see myself getting up and going, yes, to that. But yeah, again, there's many different flavors to all the ice creams. Maybe that's your flavor ice cream. I'm not a huge strawberry ice cream guy. I don't like it, but I have tried it maybe 2 or 3 times thinking that maybe there was something wrong with me, but I just never did like it. So anyway, enough of that. Okay, I think I covered enough of that in the first 15 minutes. These next 15 minutes I'm going to dedicate to you guys. Make sure you drop in a comment. Alex, thanks again so much for chiming in. Kayla, thanks so much. Carrie, I'm about to eat a watermelon. Okay, cool. Thanks, Carrie. If you're in the chat right now, go ahead and let me know where you're in from. If you're here on Facebook, if you're here on YouTube, go ahead and drop in the chat right now so I can go ahead and answer your question. Won't be here long tonight. Obviously, tonight is the return of This Is Us on NBC, which some of you watch it live still, and others, you have it on your DVR or whatever. Anyway, I just wanted to come clean with that. Check in with you guys tonight. Obviously, Tuesday night's kind of one of those cool, laid-back nights. Again, I'm hoping you're okay over there. Hopefully, everyone's doing good. Let me bring this back up. Yeah, these details on The Weeknd, give or take, yeah, he's a great artist. He's won Grammys. I know a lot of artists that I know of that have won Grammys and won Billboard Music Awards that I don't have in my, I don't have on my Spotify playlist, which is fine. It's not bad. It's just, certain tastes. I know there are some people who don't even like R&B. They prefer hip hop or rap. And so R&B doesn't really, move them. So I don't know. But yeah, there you go. The Weeknd. There you go. There you have it. But yes, I hopefully that covered it enough for you, Anyway, if you're here now, go ahead and drop it in the comments. I'm going to hang out here for a little bit longer, but I have to go pick something up out of my room real quick. So just hang tight while I go do that. Turn the music up just a bit, just a hair. And I'll be right back. All right, I got what I needed. I had to run off and go grab what I needed. Okay, let me get back in here. There we go. Hey, Kayla, how you doing? How are you? I'm doing good. How are you? What are you doing? Are you doing anything tonight, this evening? Speaking of, you know, R&B, remember this? Janet Jackson? The whole kerfluffle with, doing the Super Bowl? Craziness, right? I just thought I'd go ahead and grab that. But I had to get my notebook here too because I wanted to kind of write down some things while I'm doing the stream tonight. If you're in there right now, go ahead and drop in. Let me know where you're from, where you're chatting at, what's going on in your world. Would love to hear from you. There are a few people in here. Kayla says nothing much. That's good. That's good. Yeah, Carrie, go ahead. Tell me something. I see you there. That's what the chat is for. Hopefully you're saying anything. I'm over here now finishing up. I just finished dinner, by the way, Kayla. Thank you for asking. Did you just finish dinner? Probably not. I don't even know what time it is over there. Making sure that the chat is operational here. If you're here, go ahead and drop it in the chat. Let's see. I'm reading more here. Actually reading more about the weekend as we're doing it here. Let me pull it up because you can kind of see what I'm doing. That way you can go, oh, okay, I can see what he's doing right now. I'm actually reading through because I know there's a lot more going on here. Looks like his teenage years, he had gotten into drug abuse. Yeah, I'm even reading that too. It's 11:20 a.m. in Australia. What's up, Kayla, in Australia? Is it nice and sunny out there? I know you guys are getting ready for your winter season or fall season, I think it is. I think you're getting ready for fall. Career, Jeremy rose into a producer who had an idea for a dark R&B music project. Oh, interesting. So he collaborated with Jeremy Rose, which I'm not sure who that is. I have to do some research on that. And then Carrie says, I'll tell you after I finish my watermelon. Oh, you're eating right now? Okay. Well, cool. Great. I don't understand. As if I'm there with you eating your watermelon. That doesn't make any sense. Okay. I'll tell you after I finish my watermelon. You're literally typing. I don't get. I have no idea what that even means. Oh my! It's like getting texts from my girlfriend. Oh wait, I don't have one. That cracked me up. Okay, I'm laughing so hardcore right now because it doesn't make any sense. Kayla goes, it's going to rain soon. Kayla, I see what's going on there. Yeah, I didn't understand that last one at all, Carrie. It made no sense to me. Yeah, you just say it, you know? Life's short. Who says that I'm still online? I could go offline like right now, and then you'd be stuck with you there and your watermelon. Anyways, yeah, I understand, guys. Just chilling out tonight, guys. Thanks so much for popping in. I know it's been a crazy weekend for some of you. Hopefully you're enjoying it. I've produced a little bit of extra videos this past week. Some of you are getting the notifications. Appreciate you. Love you guys. Make sure you drop a comment. Make sure right now, if you haven't, go ahead and hit that subscribe button too, because that will help out for sure. That'll be really good. Okay, back to what I was doing here. I was actually checking this out. Really reading up on the weekend is what I'm doing. I have the weekend pulled up in my screen right here. You see it right over here. And I'm kind of going through, scrubbing through to see just all the things that he did in order to rise to fame. His name's kind of hard to say, which that's why I understand why he went by The Weeknd. All I say is Abel. I can't pronounce that first name. That first name's a doozy right there. Carrie, she says, "Are you making fun of me?" No, I'm laughing with you, Carrie, because you're like, I'll finish after I finish eating my watermelon. I'm like, I'm trying to understand why you wouldn't just type it in there and then, while you're eating your watermelon. That's what I don't understand. Just type it in. I don't know why you would wait. I was like you would ask the question, "Can I ask you something?" And then you go, "Well, let me finish eating my watermelon." And I'm like, what? I don't know, Carrie. It's okay though. I appreciate it. I appreciate you being here. I would just, if I were you, I'd just go ahead and type it in. It's no big deal. Anyway, yeah, I don't understand that. Anyway, let's see. What was I going back to here? Yeah, I was reading through The Weeknd here, which is kind of the topic tonight, is The Weeknd and what's going on there and all that, so forth and so on. So let's see. Okay, here you go. Musical style. He cites Michael Jackson, Prince, and R. Kelly as his main musical inspirations, which is great. R. Kelly, the whole in the closet thing that he did, or whatever he did with that, was kind of dark in a way, I guess. And really, Michael Jackson and Prince, I don't know if they had like a dark release of R&B, but he's attributed Jackson's music as key to spurring him to be a singer, referencing the lyrics of Dirty Diana as an example. He also said his high-flying vocal style was influenced by, I don't know what that means. Okay. He grew up listening to a variety of genres. All right. I've always had an admiration for the era before I was born. You can hear as far back as my first mixtape. Oh, okay. It was an 80s mixtape that he had. Gotcha. Okay. Starting to make sense now. Often sings in a falsetto register. Yeah, that's true. Exhibiting an enticing tone. Just finds his sing. Okay, I'm sitting here reading up on The Weeknd, mainly because I was kind of like, okay, I need to find some backstory to The Weeknd and why he does what he's doing. Anyway, yeah, I think I've read enough now in order to find out. I just specifically, when I listen to The Weeknd, I think to myself and I go, even before the Super Bowl, even long before the Super Bowl, because he's been releasing albums since 2015. Even back then, I was not like oh, that's my jam, I've got to buy this type of artist, Jake, I hear you, man. Yes, I got dizzy. Yes, there was a portion in there where he literally had the camera. He grabbed the camera, right? Let me grab a camera, for example. He grabbed the camera. Like, let's just say this is the camera, right? Let's just say this is the camera. And the guy is just like this with the camera, just going crazy as he's walking through a hallway. But, yeah, for a production aspect, Jake, this is essentially what he's doing. It's like the guy handed him, the camera operator handed him the camera, and he's just kind of going around going like this. And so my background changes, but I stay the same, which makes you very, very dizzy. I can almost replicate it right here for you, Jake. Hold on, let me pull this up here. I'll do this, and then I'll just... And I'm not even moving as much as he was. Or even like you're here, and it's just, hey guys, hey. Hey guys. Hey. Okay, I'm gonna sit this down now. I think you get the idea, right, Jake? There we go. Okay. Jake is like, oh my gosh. Yes. That was that was that. Yeah, and I wasn't a fan, and I kind of happened to pop into my mom's room where she was watching it, and she was just not. She was like, I don't like this. I don't like this. I'm turning this off. Keep in mind, she enjoyed what was it? J-Lo and Shakira last year. She enjoyed them. She also enjoyed, I think it was Bruno Mars. She enjoyed Bruno Mars. She enjoyed what was it? She didn't know a lot of the Maroon 5 songs, but she did know 2 or 3 of the Maroon 5, like when Maroon 5 was there. She liked Justin. Justin was good. Justin Timberlake. She had no problem with that. But this one she was like, oh no, I don't like this. I don't like. So that was my mom's reference for the weekend. So anyway, yes. All right, guys, I've had such a ball with all of you here, and I didn't meet Michael Jackson, Prince, or it didn't meet Michael Jackson and Prince or Bruno standards. I've been reading that a lot too from other people. I'll say this for you, Jake, as I pull this up here real quick. It's more of a dark style. You see what I'm saying here? A dark style of R&B. Even though his influences, he said early on, his influences for his music are Michael Jackson, Prince, and I believe R. Kelly. Where is it? It was written somewhere. Yeah, here we go. He cites Michael Jackson, Prince, and R. Kelly in his main musical inspirations. But a lot of their not so popular songs were his inspirations. For example, it says here he was inspired from Michael Jackson because of Dirty Diana. Keep in mind there are a lot of other songs that Michael Jackson released other than Dirty Diana to pull inspiration from. Okay. Because Dirty Diana was on Bad, the album Bad. And if you go back, you're like, okay, there was a lot of Michael Jackson stuff prior to Dirty Diana. Even stuff on Bad, there was more vocal inspiration stuff like, what's the song? Was Man in the Mirror on Bad? Yes, I believe it was. Okay, yes. All right. Yeah. Like Man in the Mirror, there's some vocal stuff going on, vocally that would even inspire you to go, okay, I need to take some singing classes and writing classes. Anyway, the guys won Grammys. But again, there are plenty of artists that I know of who run Grammys that are not a part of my musical collection. So anyway, I just had to get that out. Get that out of the way. Jake, hopefully you understand that just as much as I am too. So just had to get that out of there. Yeah. Yes. Just had to bring it all home. Hey, Sarah, how's it going? Thanks for stopping in. Jake says, Bruno was what you see in the TV ad, and The Weeknd is what you get in the... Oh, gosh. Again, there are all kinds of flavors of ice cream. I'm not a strawberry ice cream kind of guy, but there are 32 different flavors over at Baskin-Robbins of which you can choose from. I would say he's not my flavor. Flat, tasteless hamburger. Thanks, Jake. I mean, I would even probably go as, I'm not a huge country person, but I would even go as far as to say Trisha Yearwood would have been a good choice this year. Luke Bryant would have been a good choice this year. Just saying, to change it up a little bit. Throw in an artist that's fun, upbeat, throw in like a country artist to change it, just to turn it on its ear. That would have been really, really different because we've had, we had the Maroon 5s, we've had, I think the Rolling Stones played one year, Bruce Springsteen played one year. It'd be great to have like a country artist to come up there and just rock it. Foo Fighters would be unbelievable. That'd be a good show. That would be a great halftime show. Maybe they do that next year when they are in Los Angeles for Super Bowl next year. Maybe they do that. I was hoping for Taylor Swift to be the one performing. Good point, Allie. T Swizzle was supposed to open the brand new football stadium this year in LA. Maybe she will do it next year at the same stadium for the Super Bowl. And that's another pop. Well, country artist goes pop, Taylor Swift. That's been a good point. Good point to make. Sarah says, amazing. I was wondering if you could do a reaction to Why Don't We? Sarah, I've mentioned this before, and I apologize for not being clear. I haven't done reactions on Why Don't We in a while, mainly because they get blocked worldwide. So I can't really, if I do them, it kind of defeats the purpose of posting them on the YouTube channel, and they get blocked worldwide. So my apologies if I haven't done one in a while. Politically, it's hard to be a black artist, is what I think. I don't know. I don't know if that's part of the problem. I don't know if being a black artist to be per se is hard to do. I think if we keep it in the confines of being in the Super Bowl per se, I feel like at least over the last 10 years or so, there's been good black artists represented. That's up for debate, though. It's a good question. I don't know. I don't know if that's gonna be part of the problem. I don't know. I personally, again, I don't see that being a problem. I think, again, it goes, with it being that Jay-Z's part of the council that helps pick out the people who are gonna be performing, at least for the next, they signed that back in 2017 or 2018 when the NFL wanted to do some changes, and they brought Jay-Z in for helping with all of that. I don't know. It's one of those things where I don't see that being a part of it just because Jay-Z is in there. I think Jay-Z is in there to help change up some things. So, but yeah, it would be really cool if they brought in like a Luke Bryant or Trisha Yearwood or a good, cool country artist in there in order to change it up. Even if you have to go with what's his name from The Voice, do that. Change it up a little bit. Just because every year you're wanting to do a pop artist, change it up is what I'm saying. Okay, Jake says, I'm saying it was political and they had to choose a black artist specifically, I believe. I don't know. I can't even speculate on that. Because I'm not in those offices. Yeah, Blake Shelton. Yeah, I'm not in those offices, so I don't know what they really wanted to do. Yeah, it's February. Yes, it's Black History Month. They had a country artist and a black singer sing the national anthem this year. Her was on stage. She sung too, which I thought was really great. Yeah, Dan and Shay would be a good one too. But again, Dan and Shay would probably have to bring in Bieber in order to do that song. That would be good. That would be really good. But there are a bunch of artists right now that are out that I'm looking forward to seeing who they pick for next year's Super Bowl. That'd be interesting. Very interesting to see. Anyway, yeah, there you go. My thoughts on The Weeknd. And that really has absolutely nothing to do with the Super Bowl. It's just my thoughts on him as an artist overall. I've been listening to him and hearing him. I've been hearing him. And musically, I'm either sad from hearing his music or left a little uncomfortable. Either way, that's fun. Jake's like, in my opinion, I don't know which Prince was my... Well, Purple Rain is hard to beat when it actually rains. You know what I'm saying? Jake, you're singing Purple Rain and then it rains. How do you... There's hard to compete. Bruce Springsteen was really energetic. I saw his and I knew all the songs when Springsteen did a really good halftime show. There's another artist that I liked. Oh gosh, there's so many. Okay, anyway. Sarah goes, I can't spell. I read you. Hold on. Are you excited for Valentine's Day? Sarah says. About as excited as any single guy can be on Valentine's Day. Yeah, I'll get something for my mom. Yeah, that's fine. How about why don't we? For for Super Bowl? I guess they could. I don't know if they're on the scene musically or on the charts musically enough in order to accomplish that. But I don't know. Valentine mess. I see you, Jake. Oh gosh. Yes. I'm loving the chat right now. You guys are lighting it up. I'm super excited. I finally got a Valentine's Day. Well, congratulations to you, Sarah. Congratulations. Wow, it looks like everyone's either using their phone and they're in the chat and it's auto correcting. I'm so sorry for that, you guys, man. I hope that's not too hard. I know I just kind of jumped in here today. Anyway, let me do this. Let me get on out of your hair. I know it's been just a quick 30 minutes. Thursday night, I'll be back again. Same time, gonna do 7 p.m. on Thursday night, just because, well, I'll go a little bit earlier. Guys, I love you so much. Jake, so much. Appreciate you, man. You're the realest. Thanks for jumping into the chat tonight. Sarah, I appreciate that for all your love, and Carrie, for all you guys jumping in. I'm gonna go and get out of your hair tonight, but again, Thursday night, I will see you right here in the live stream, and the party will continue because you guys are the greatest. Thank you so much.